AEW Collision was so good, and like I haven't watched a single episode of AEW Collision, like just an FYI, but like I've already said in the last video, there's just something about the live experience. So I was already like at the Calgary Stampede. I knew I had to fucking go to the show because I was already at the Stampede. So got these tickets in the lower hundreds. Went by myself, obviously, because I have no wrestling friends in real life. Can you imagine? Besides my family, but they didn't even come to Stampede. But wow. So like I was into basically almost everything. So it started at 5 p.m. Mountain Time, and like they did like an hour, no, like more like 45 minutes of ROH. Did like fucking Danny Garcia against a jobber, and then did Will Hobbs against like a jobber. It was like the last match before they stopped ROH tapings, and then they did Dalton Castle against a guy whose fuck name I don't know because I don't watch ROH, but you guys know who I'm talking about. And all these were good matches live. Like Danny Garcia, amazing live. Everyone loves him when he does a little hip shake. It was freaking awesome. And then like we got to this first hour FTR Dax match, and like let me tell you, I don't know what it is about live, but like I feel like on TV, you know, maybe would have got distracted. Maybe it's just something about being live, you know, like you're more like in tune. But like this match went on for an hour, and I was not bored for a second. I was literally admiring like how good of wrestlers all four of these people were, and like even like Jay White. I see Jay White on TV, and like I'm like, man, this guy's kind of small, you know, fucking shit like that. But like seeing him in person, like he's a pretty tall guy. He has a great build, like great body. Like I'm like, I understand. Well, obviously, fuck WWE wanted him, because of the person that he is, but he is an all-round like performer. Like he is absolutely wonderful. All four of these people are. And just watching it live, I was able to actually like admire like their actual work. Like nothing looked bad, and like the great thing about them is that sometimes people like mess up things in matches, and it looks like oh man, like we messed up something that we planned. But like with them, it looked like they're actually in a fight, and like it's not pretty all the time. And like when you're fighting someone, sometimes like a person like slips or whatever. Like it looked like an accident that happened, like a real fight. It didn't look like something that was planned and ended up as an accident. So like just everything, like I was literally watching this the whole time. I was like, god damn, this is actually gonna go an hour? Is there an hour time limit? And there actually was an hour time limit. I thought they're gonna go to a draw. I knew FTR wasn't gonna lose. I just like obviously had that feeling. But it was very good that they ended it like right before the hour, because now you put in people's heads that like it's not always going to go to a draw if it's past the 50-minute mark. Like these types of matches could end at any time, but this match was absolutely wonderful. The live crowd, don't know how it came across on TV, because I never like, unless I got like a free hour this week, probably won't be watching it back, the televised version. But I'll make some time to watch like 20 minutes a day for 3 days, honestly, like just to see how it came across on TV. But live, everyone was into it the whole time. Like crowd was crazy. Live reactions for all the pinfalls. Everyone was literally admiring this whole match, and just like all four guys wrestling. It was paced very well. I didn't know about like the power outage thing, but like after like I think it was after like the first fall, there's like a 3-minute break, and like I know even when there's commercials, you know, like they'll still go on, but like this was like after the first fall, like everything just stopped for like what felt like a very long time, and then all of a sudden just randomly, okay, yeah, like we're good to go again. So that happened. I didn't know anything about the power outage thing until I started listening to other podcasts, and like it was actually like a thing on TV. But just the overall match, bro, like people were not tired like at all. Like people weren't like, yeah, you know, like yeah, the wrestling is gone for a bit. Like people were engaged, watching, admiring like the wrestling for the full hour, because it was an hour of literal good wrestling. Everything was so good about this match. Like I don't have a star rating or anything, but like, and I'm not the type of person, like I see so many wrestling fans whenever they see something good, like a good match or whatever, 5-star this, 5-star match, 6-star this. But this is actually a 5-star match, bro. Like from the live experience, it's a 5-star match. Like if not like 4.75, bro, like 4 3/4, but like nothing less than that. It was absolutely awesome match live, and the crowd was so great. Crowd was way better than Edmonton. I'm from Edmonton, and like the crowd at that AEW show is good, but I feel like Calgary has like that extra step of fan knowledge. I believe like even like the people around in my section were like a lot more engaged, so like everyone was super engaged. People knew who people were, like, you know. There's actually like a kid right behind me who was asking his dad where AJ Styles was, and he's like, "Oh no, he's not here. Oh no, baby, he's not here." It's so funny, but awesome match. Yeah, I just played you some clips that I took from the show. Didn't take much. Was not trying to record. I was very invested in the show, but yeah. And then after they did like an hour fuck Battle of the Belts, died a death to me. Like I felt like after the Orange Cassidy match, people just weren't interested in that anymore. They just droned on. And then after Battle of the Belts, so that's 3 hours. There's an hour ROH, and then they did like the 2-hour Collision, and then they did Battle of the Belts. So that's 4 hours. They were trying to add a 5th hour. They said stick around. There's more ROH. I was like, no, I don't even watch it. No, I'm done. That's enough for me. Like, I'm not watching ROH 2 now. Again, like, I just watched the important part of ROH. There's no way the 4th to the 5th hour is going to be anything important. So I knew it wasn't going to be anything important. So I just, like, left it. I'm like, why are you trying to show us 5 hours of shit? This isn't WrestleMania, baby. Like, cap it off at 4, leave it at that, you know? But whatever. But, yeah. Just that match, 5-star tag team match, man. Like, just 4 guys that know what the fuck they're doing, bro, and just fucking do it well. Like, not much else to say about that.